Hi, I'm Shannon Rollins with Shannon Rollins Real Estate. Are you thinking of buying a new construction home or building new? Well, if so, I've got several questions that you should be asking. First is, you need to ask what are the qualifications and reputation of the builder. Ask around. Ask people that have bought their homes, who have built with the builder, who live in them currently, and ask them the good, the bad, the ugly. You need to know everything. How was the process? Were they on time? Were they on budget? Did they come help you with repairs if something showed itself after closing? You also should talk to realtors in the area because they're likely going to be able to tell you what their client's experience was with the builder as well. If you ask me about builders in my area, I can tell you about most of them. So it could be another clue as to what your experience could be like. Next is you need to double check their license and certificates. We live on the border, Georgia and South Carolina, and sometimes builders come across into the other state and build, but not under their own license. They might build under somebody else's license that is licensed in that particular state. And if that's the case, you need to know that up front, because if you have a problem down the road, you need to know who you will be pursuing. You also should ask your builder for a list of references. Are they saying the same thing about their building experience or about their new construction home? Also, go online, check Google reviews, check the Better Business Bureau, see if there's a reoccurring comment, and if there is, make note of it. That takes me to warranties. Asking the builder what kind of warranties are there after closing, how long are they for, and specifically what do they cover, and how do you activate those warranties? Do you go to the builder or do you go to a vendor in particular to take care of an issue? After you've kind of asked those questions, next you need to go and check out some of the new construction or the models or finished projects that the builder has built. And when you go in, you need to look from top to bottom and look at the details. Look at the quality of the work, the finishes on the materials, the things look like it's all completed properly, what kind of upgrades are in the property or in the home, and do the same thing on the outside. Look at all the details, and even if you're in a normal neighborhood where there's normal lot sizes, walk to the property lines. What does the landscaping look like? Is the lot seem to be graded properly? Is there erosion or runoff? Look at all of that because that could give you an idea of what you might be looking at if you select that builder. Now, after you've checked out some properties, you want to actually look at the neighborhood too. What kind of amenities are available in the neighborhood? Go actually look at them. Are they the quality of what you are wanting? And look at the neighborhood in general. How's the neighborhood maintained? Does it look good? There is not a worse call we can get than somebody calling and saying, oh, we built our dream home, but we hate the neighborhood and we want to sell. So check out the neighborhood. Be sure you know what you're getting into. You also want to check to see what kind of future growth is going to happen in the neighborhood or could happen. Is there future projects surrounding the neighborhood that could impact the traffic flow? You can check your local planning department to ask those questions as well. You also want to check what are the resale values and the new construction recent solds. What do they look like for the neighborhood? And you only want to go back 6 months. If you look any further back than 6 months, the information is really not applicable. You may also ask the builder if he has a preferred lender, because there may be some preferred lender discounts that the lender will give you on closing costs or interest rate, and who doesn't love some savings, right? Okay, and then after closing, what kind of support does the builder give you? Is there, for instance, a 90-day checklist of anything needs to be addressed? A lot of times builder will allow you for 90 days to accumulate a list of things that you need a little tweaking to, and then they'll come back in and knock it all out. And last, get a detailed list of expenses. What is it going to cost before you sign a contract? You need to know if there are charges for a change order. For instance, you change your mind about something halfway through the building process. Can you do that, first of all? And if so, what is the cost? You need to totally understand what your contract says. And if you don't, ask questions. All of these things hopefully will help you have a smoother, more successful purchase of a new construction or building of a new home, and will eliminate delays, defects, and poor construction. If you have questions, give me a call. And remember, my team and I are on standby 7 days a week, ready to help you take the smoother road to sold.